Hi, in this lesson, I want us to think about the decisions that we need to make um, in order to help us identify minerals. Um, Identifying minerals is very much like following a decision tree, a whole set of questions that we ask and decisions that we make as a result of the results of tests that we apply. We're working on page 11 of the Theme 3 booklet. And in addition uh, to page 11, I've sent you a um, set of words. These are the words that you need to fill into the blank boxes to help you understand or to help you work out the decision tree. I should say there isn't just one answer to this, although there is one answer that will work best with these words. As well as the words, I've also sent you a colour version of this. It's perhaps a little bit clearer than the one that's in your booklet. Also, printing error sort of cluttered up a few of the boxes. Feel free to, if you can or want to print this out and stick it in your booklet. Okay. The different colour boxes mean different things. The green boxes are the tests that you would undertake. The blue boxes are the results of those tests. The orange boxes are colours. So that should help you get started. Okay, so press pause now and have a go at completing that flowchart. Can you come up with a decision tree needed to be able to identify those minerals? Use the mineral data sheet that's in your booklet on page 9. Okay, have a go at that now. Okay then, let's see what we've come up with. This is the flowchart, the decision tree. You'll see that where we start, the thing that will divide minerals up into the two groups that we can see here is the colour of streak. We can also then apply a number of these other tests as we go through. Let me show you what the results are. Let's talk these through. So if the first test we apply is the streak of the mineral, if it has a coloured streak, it's going to be one of two minerals. It's going to either be galena or hematite. Now we could look at exactly what colour the streak is. Galena is a grey streak, hematite is a red streak. But there's also a key hardness difference. Galena is softer than a coin. It won't scratch a coin. Hematite, though, is harder than a coin. It will scratch it. So we can use hardness then to tell those two apart. There's a large group of minerals that either have a white streak or that scratch the streak plate. Sometimes it can be hard to tell the difference between them. So if we go and try and split those up by hardness, this time with a knife, remember 5.5, the minerals that are scratched by a knife, that are softer than 5.5, are either mica, halite or calcite. Now each of those three minerals has distinctly different cleavage. Mica has one good plane of cleavage, the basal cleavage splits into parallel sheets. Halite and calcite both have three good cleavages, although those cleavages are at different angles. Halite is cubic, calcite is rhombic, but their solubility also allows us to tell them apart. Halite has a distinctively salty taste. If we drop some acid on calcite, it will fizz. The white streak minerals then, or mostly the ones that strike the streak plate, that are harder than a knife, so these are garnet, augite, olivine, quartz and feldspar. One of the key ways we tell these apart is by colour. Some of the darker colour minerals here have a distinctive colour. Garnet is a really dark reddy brown. Augite is distinctively black. Olivine has got a distinctive like bottle green colour. There are two minerals though that could be light in colour or white in colour or even perhaps have no colour. That's quartz and feldspar. The key difference there is cleavage. They're both harder than a knife, so hardness doesn't help us. They both have pretty much the same density, but quartz doesn't have any cleavage. Feldspar has two good planes of cleavage at 90 degrees to each other. So by working through this flowchart, we can tell each of these minerals, and these are all the minerals that are on your syllabus, we can tell each of them apart. Okay, so we can identify definitively which minerals we're looking at. So, when it comes to identifying these minerals, and you will be asked to identify these minerals, both in the theory exam and particularly in the practical exam, by applying these tests and using the mineral data sheet that you'll get with you in the exam carefully, it is actually fairly straightforward to identify these minerals accurately. We need to be careful with the tests and our observations, but as long as we're methodical about it, it's more than possible to do well. Next time, we're going to look at how we actually analyse minerals that are just really, really small, that we can't apply these tests to. I'll see you then.